way to advance.
What's the rebel code, boys? Make 10 men feel like 100.
Boys, whoa, if you want to have a good time, join the cavalry, join the cavalry, join the cavalry. If you want to catch the devil, if you want to have fun, if you want to smell hell, join the cavalry.
Hey everybody, Zach here, bringing you another Captain's Corner War of Rights event that occurred this weekend, July 11th, 2020, between the Georgia Battalion of Fubar's Legion, that's 1st Georgia Company A, 1st Georgia Company B, 9th Georgia Cavalry, versus another Fubar's Legion member, the 20th Maine, and 1st Maryland. This event was amazing, well fought, both sides. First skirmish, which I'm going to present to you today, was the Battle of Sunken Road, also known as the Battle of Bloody Lane. We all know that this is one of the most contested points in the entire battlefield. Absolutely horrendous. The photographs that were taken, is just really hard to understand what these men went through. We can see here the battle map. Battle for the Sunken Lane took place midday, with AP Hill's division getting attacked. They were able to use a wagon road from Roulette's house down to the southeast. It got sunken over many years and years of use. And during the midday of the battle, after the fighting to the northwest, they decided to attack Longstreet Center. The Union was going to press. They outnumbered the Confederates at that position. The carnage was between 9:30 a.m. and 1 p.m. 5,600 casualties were sustained. 3,000 from the Union, 2,600 from the Confederate. And to make that even more crazy is that took place with an 800-yard road. 800-yard stretch of land. You had 56,000 men wounded or killed. It's crazy. All right, I'm going to bring you to the battle map. Again, this was an awesome match. Appreciate you guys for watching. Go ahead and like, dislike, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the field. All right, this is the battle map for Bloody Lane, aka Sunken Road, and Confederates have a spawn back in this farm here, run through the corn and support the Sunken Lane right here. Point of contention's a little more this way, I believe. Union spawn back by Roulette Lane, and they can push the right or anything. They do what they do. The start of this match, we had Company A and Company B kind of holding the right, and 9th Cav immediately went up to the top. I call it the high fence. And call it the high fence. It's on the top of the hill. Even when we're playing Roulette Lane, if you've seen some of my other videos, this is the high fence here. Cav comes up, and we'll go forward and watch the next clip here, and I'll talk about what happened afterwards. You see anything, Kirby?
Not yet.
You going up the hill, Zach?
Hey, firm. We're in position.
Right?
Right here at the intersection.
Where do you see them?
They're all at spawn.
They're all at spawn.
Moving right.
All right, no fire, boys. Hold fire.
Yeah, you got some moving down the road, right?
You got one flag moving down the road to the right. One company staying
Pull
by
your
the
guys
orchard.
down on the road, Stafford, so they're out of sight.
Starting to move
Yeah, we're tracking.
down the road.
Hold fire, boys.
Hold fire!
Everybody take a knee but Kirby.
Take a knee.
And you get the first group at the end
Where'd
of
you
the
guys go?
fence now,
Where'd you guys
going down
go?
the right road. Second group
Copy,
going
I hear you.
behind them. They're all
Yeah,
going
Looks
right.
like both are coming to the right. Cav will be redeploying to the road here shortly. All right, hold what you got, boys. Bayonets.
Wheel into them, Stafford.
Kirby, have they passed our fence already?
Yes.
No, not yet.
They're hitting it right now.
The first
hitting it
group
right
has,
now.
the second group is getting there now.
The first group is just
All right, boys.
recently
On the
gone
orchard
through
side,
second
move
group.
down the
Second
fence.
group's passed.
On the orchard side, move down the fence.
Did they even get reloads in? Jesus. They just bayoneted and went.
Yeah, we're running down the hill now to shoot into their backs.
Yes, I heard you.
Yeah, they're already down the
Getting
bottom.
big.
All right, let's go to the road, boys.
Now
We're gonna hold this intersection, shoot their backs, and shoot the respawns. As far as we can go.
Oh, you guys are up by the,
Baker
right by
and
the
Cav
grove,
are coming
right?
too.
Up the trees?
We're all the way to the right behind them.
Drop
Yeah,
that flag.
gotcha.
So yeah, up.
Respawns coming in.
Respawns on the left.
Check the house. Yep.
Is in the road.
Right.
Got a lot
Holy
of
shit.
Put
Bunch of
yourself
respawns.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
50
yeah.
yards
Fall back to the
left
corn,
of
boys.
this road.
Let's go.
To the corn.
Back to the corn.
Cavs pushing back to the corn. It looks like they're
Looks like
redeploying from
someone
spawn.
on the road. Not this way.
Copy. Hold here. Hold here. Reloads. If they're not going to chase us, we don't have to run all the way back. Looks like the second wave is coming.
wants to just take
We're up at the intersection by the
They
corn.
must have got destroyed.
Okay,
Look at
I'm in
that
the
group
corn
coming
by
from spawn.
Yeah, they got wrecked.
Hold fire, boys. Hold fire.
Forward again.
All right. So yeah, Company A and Company B were able to hold the right. The Union did a mass push down to the right as the Cav. We came up and started taking control of the middle section of the high fence here. They were able to repulse them, and they respawned, and they tried again. They started to pay attention to us, which caused, again, dismounted cavalry, skirmish unit. Give what we can, give what we have to, take it when we can. And being presented with a bigger force, we don't want to take casualties and unnecessary tickets. We fell back to the corn. We used this intersection. You'll hear me call out intersection, corn intersection. This was kind of our rally point for this match. From here, there was continuous fighting on the right, and I don't know if it was 20th Maine or 1st Maryland, or a platoon from 1, or came and tried to engage us in the corn. We'll go forward and show you some more of this awesome match. And come on, boys. Let's get this flag.
Intersection. You talking way down there?
We're far right. Coming your way.
At the corn intersection of the high fence, we're moving towards the road to the right.
I'm down. Finish
Get
them.
that flag.
They're obsessed with this right.
Do they have a foothold down there, or are you guys still fighting?
No, never mind.
Talk to us.
Cap's still up high. We can come down, but we're really doing damage here. All right, fall back up the hill, boys. They're grouping up back on the flags. All right, they're pulling back to spawn. They're going to regroup on the flags.
Had to get my kill first. Back to us across the field.
I hope that didn't sound rude.
Oh, yeah.
You see
Boys,
me running
fire
around
and fall
this house?
back.
This is me
Fire
running
and fall
this house.
back. We have a whole unit coming towards us. Whole unit coming into corn. Cav is falling back to the far left. Fall back to
Is
the far
Baker
left.
enough to deal with them?
Possibly.
I thought
Baker, don't shoot us. We're coming down the hill. All right, I'm dead. Fall back to the far left. That was a whole unit coming into the
We
corn.
got a group coming on the
Keep
right.
going.
Keep
So-
running, boys. Keep running.
All right, so we get essentially bullied out of our position. I order a retreat. We were falling back to here. And 1st Georgia unit, I don't know if it was B, I'm pretty sure it was repositioned to cover the point. In our retreat, I catch a bullet. I go down. The unit then reassembles on the rocks on the left. At this point, I believe the ticket situation is in our favor. I'll have to look back at the footage to see if we put them down, but we definitely are winning the early game, and that's something that's hard to do and something that we sometimes don't do. So now that we know that we're kind of in control, like we're on the front foot here, we want to keep pressing the attack. An aggressive defense, I guess is what I'm trying to say. We can't run up and engage them, but as a team, as a side, we want to keep up that aggressive defense to the best we can and keep on the front foot with these tickets. Bloody Lane can get out of control. The Union ticket count can be really high, so we don't want to fight a ticket battle. We want to smash them every time we can and make sure we're wiping them and not getting wiped.
Distance.
Why is everybody so close together? You guys don't like each other. Spread out!
We're waiting on, we're waiting on.
That's for the COVID, alright? Come
2
on.
meters apart. 2 meters. Back, stick your bayonet on, that's enough range. Yeah, if I can hit you.
Stafford, do you still see him up there?
I don't see anybody up on the hill.
Alright, Stafford doesn't see anybody up on that hill, so
We
let's
hear
go
you,
check
we
it out.
Fucking see him.
On top of the hill. I just ran from them.
I don't know quite how you said go right and you ended up over here.
Yeah, because I was
That's
talking
okay.
about in the far up on the top of the corn, top of the hill. That's when I said
I
corn.
think
That's
them
what
are two
Up in the corner.
They're Yankees. They're Yankees, 2 guys. There they are, down the fence. They're moving back towards the road down the fence where we were.
All right, the unit that was in the top corn is moving back towards the road to the right.
That's his.
Back to the intersection if we can take it.
Let's go, boys. Intersection.
Stafford, looks like the corn. Stafford, it looks like the corn is clear, so we're moving to the intersection almost directly northeast of you.
Yeah, I see you.
They're running back down the hill.
They're going right.
Yeah, they're at the road now.
Ha! Yeah, I'm back. Snitches get stitches, miss.
Stafford, you might want to shift right a little bit. They might be pushing right again.
Like a true mix, shooting people in the back.
Right, both flags.
Fucking right.
I got a report of both flags moving down to the right, so let's push down the fence.
Shooting people when they ain't looking, that's what.
Fucking. The best thing they hear about some companies talking when they should be bobbing and waving.
Yes, they're all down there, boys.
Alright, we lost the right.
Cav is on top of the hill, shooting down into the right. Shoot down into the right, boys. Get him off that. Abel got wiped, so.
Alright, we lost the right. We're gonna reassemble center.
You dirty son of a bitches, you killed my friends.
They're going in the corner. I can hear them.
They have that corner.
Respawn's 10 o'clock.
it out.
Alright, so we're gonna no, give up the right.
Aim for the flag birds.
Whenever you say give up, you want me to fall back or what?
Yeah, I've been watching.
Respawn, so if we get to that road, we could cut them off from both sides and shoot into their backs.
Yeah, Odie, take about half. Get to that road.
Any half of you guys. Just
I'm already down here. Come on.
We just realised this is a high fence from roulette lane.
Can't go that way.
cut off
Stop
at
that.
35 degree here.
Good thing, Benson. Good thing you good thing.
I've been here. Go back a little further.
I only just realised that.
Yeah. Boys, if you can hear me, we're shooting down into the right, into those flags.
Where's Baker now?
Baker's still holding to the right of
Guy
point.
reloading off to my left here.
In the corn.
Correct.
One coming up the road.
Do you have good cover there?
Oh, this is. I just noticed that too, Benson.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, situational awareness.
I like it.
Alright, we see you.
Boys, we're pretty vulnerable. A and B are holding point, so we're all alone here, so just pay attention. I'm more worried about the line units coming up the hill.
Stafford, backfill us.
Oh, I can see
We're
them
gonna go
talking about
across the
right
road.
here.
Oh, look at him, Kirby.
Alright, whatever.
We got a single coming up.
All right, fire in pairs.
We were throwing fire down into that right corner, Stafford.
Coming up here.
Fall back to the corn. Use the fence. All right, we were able to reposition back up on top with the Union giving the top of the hill away. Again, I don't know, but I believe it was because they wanted to keep this pressure on the right, which is a very smart move. They wanted to keep the pressure on the right, so they couldn't keep fighting up here because they didn't want this anchor to be lost. So they were in a tough position. It's clear to see on a map with some blocks that they had 2 units. We had 2 larger units, and then the 9th Georgia Cav operating independently. I think that was kind of a flaw of their part. They weren't able to break off into 3 units to match. I don't know if I caught footage of this or if I'm going to edit it in. They did at one point send a skirmish unit, but it just wasn't as effective because they didn't have the right cover or cohesion that we do. So it just wasn't the same. As you can see, we push in. We're able to inflict some casualties, and there's going to be a lot of this back and forth through the entire match. And again, that's the beauty of a small skirmish group, is to give, and then when you're starting to take casualties, give space. Take the space when you can. Give it when they come at you. That's one of our biggest doctrines that we have in 9th Georgia Cavalry. That and shoot well. And my boys, they shot very well this weekend, and that is going to be shown and highlighted in some of these videos. All right, so to recap, Able, Bravo, they're in the back corner. They're not up on the lane. They're engaging with the Union forces that have really cemented themselves into this right corner, essentially taking away the sunken lane, right? They took away the trench. They're forcing the CSA to fight in the corn, which is exactly what they want to do. And we were able to just move up and back, up and back, up and back.
Probably don't want to eat that corn behind me.
I was ready to
It'll force them to charge. Yeah.
All right, come to me. Skirmish formation on me,
Where are you?
facing the south. Come down the fence. Right where I'm at, we have protection from the hill. We can kneel and fire over the crest of the hill right into their heads.
See, I told you it's a neat spot.
Yeah.
I was right past my head.
So long as it wasn't through it.
Pistols that just killed me. They ran by.
Taking shots from the left.
Yeah, I just saw that down the fence line.
Kirby, Sal, take care of that.
Okay,
Yeah, Zach, you got a good spot up
Got
there.
my pattern and field. I'm on my way back.
Yes, sir.
I'm watching them go down.
Awesome. All right, we got confirmation that we are effective. Every time we shoot,
Nice
someone
work.
drops,
There we
according to
go. Keep it up.
Volcarian.
look at left.
We were effective.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'll show you
Looks
that.
me
see anybody on the
looks
left.
me proud for him to say that.
Case.
No!
Yeah, we
Somebody
got
just
one guy
couple
down
shit.
at Kirby.
How you doing?
Two of us here.
I'm doing all right there.
We're good.
Was
We're
he
doing
friendly
volleys.
though?
We're knocking them down.
You can find your way up here, Alstom. You don't have to stop.
Copy. Yeah,
You
we
don't
gotta
need
keep
to go
thinning.
Where's
so
this
they don't
fire from the
charge.
left coming from?
I don't see him yet.
I mean, I have a 42, so I'm not sure if I'd be that good, good at skirmishing.
You'll always be that good.
They gotta be in the house.
All right, man. I'll just be your personal security guard.
They're right in front of us.
They just moved about 15 guys from the corn side on our right-hand side over to their side now. So I don't know what they're doing if they're falling
Yeah,
back over
they're all on that fence along the road, firing down on us, but they don't have good shots. I see people hopping.
Was that a volley up here? It sounded like it.
And hell, I bet
Yeah,
you
there's
see
one
Ryan's
here.
replicating.
Yeah, they're trying to volley us, but they can't hit us.
Yeah, we're eating them up here. All right, they're moving.
Yeah, it looks like they're pushing.
Coming up the snake fence.
Cav, they're pushing up the snake fence there towards point and that lower fence.
Yeah,
Do I still have
see
anybody
him.
to the
Moving
far
up
left?
road, right to
They're
left.
shifting.
They're moving up the
No, they're
hill
shifting left.
towards the big tree.
On the hill.
All right, fall back to the
They're
corn,
gonna come
boys.
around
Fall back
left.
to the corn.
Zach, you ready for it?
Yeah, we're falling back to the corn.
Well, make sure before you pull that back, make sure they commit to that.
I understand. Hold here, boys. If they commit to us, we're going to shoot into them and run through the corn and then run back to our rocks.
Stafford, I'm gonna
I
put
was
all
on
the
the
guys
side.
into these rocks
That
over here in the
was
field.
volleying us.
Maybe that'll entice them to come at us, and then you can smash them in the flank when they push.
Pissed off.
I heard Volcaren.
Just so
I
they
think we're
fucking
making them mad.
just show
Yeah, he's
themselves.
down the hill to the right back there.
Yeah.
He's just
Still in
very
the bush.
They're making a slow
You know what? If they
approach
charge,
up
I'm
the
just
snake
gonna
fence.
fucking ball loaded.
Hell yeah. What do you see, Graham?
You're our close security. About all you
Nice.
Did they
I see
commit?
their
They're
flag
off on
at
the
the
road
road
right
end of
now.
our fence.
Too many. Graham,
On the
did they
road.
commit
Yeah, they're still there. They're pushing up the snake rail right now.
towards us? Oh, I see the flag.
Looks like it.
All right, boys, everybody in the corn.
they're
All right,
coming.
you see it?
In the corn.
You see us, Stafford?
In the
Here
corn,
they
boys,
come.
in the
Take
corn.
aim.
Yeah, I see it.
Aim. Ah! Run the fuck away.
So
away.
hopefully...
Run away! Through the
They're
corn,
moving towards
bang a
us.
left, get in the rock.
They're pulling back.
Left on the hill.
Now we're in a point in the match where the Cav is taking up a position on top of this hill. The Union is firing and advancing very well. 20th Maine, 1st Maryland. Two units that's never played together, working pretty well together. They're slowly applying pressure, and they're slowly pushing up this fence. And all their tickets are just running, all their reinforcements are spawning in on flags or running down the road, starting to use more cover now because we were picking some off, as you saw when we were down here. But we were able to line up in a skirmish formation and just fire. But they know that they're going to take casualties, but they need to attack, and they keep pushing, and they did a pretty good job of that.
I need him down here, point
Get the
those.
fuck over there.
Probably be him,
Go
yeah.
shoot him here for a second. Once he shoots.
All right, boys, we got great targets down on the bottom road. That's where I'd like to put our rifles. So
That's
if we
what
have
we're
to...
firing at right now.
Okay. Oh, I see you guys. Cool.
Is that guy still alive there, Split Rail?
Yeah, he's still there. Yep, he's still there.
Let me know when you're hitting him, Stafford.
Who's
Oh,
watching our
we're about
back?
to hit him
The
now.
Scott up myself.
Who's watching our back?
They're running. Just shoot into their backs and
Ah,
pull
give me a
back.
second.
Get out of there. The other group's coming.
We're missing
I'm
Alsham,
keeping an eye on
Cappy.
the back. They just got
Okay,
out.
cool.
Out of there. Was that a good hit and run?
I'm back here keeping an eye on the
Right.
field.
Awesome.
We did a fire point blank on them, and then
See,
that
so
other
I
group
have
got
a 42
into us. I went down, and they're breaking contact now.
They vacated that
Rifle
close
shot.
fence. Either we killed them all or they left. And now they're across the,
I know we
the
didn't
road.
kill 'em.
Yeah, Baker charged into them. They're still down. Still down there.
Yep, both flags.
Cappy, you
South.
still here?
Yeah, Cappy should be behind us.
Yeah, he's right here.
Oh, there's a Union on the
Guy
fence.
right behind us, Cappy.
Oh, I won.
Turn around, boys.
There's a
Missed
few.
him, of course, from like 3 feet.
Is that Union?
Zach, you must still be eating them up, huh?
Yes.
Need help?
Yes.
And they probably have no idea what.
There's a single Union guy that just ran up.
How many guys?
Odie.
you have, Zach?
Yep.
Of course I'm
Make sure you keep about 3 guys here watching the back. You take care of that, okay?
Gotcha.
All right, Odie's going to take care of the rear security. Everybody else come to this hilltop and shoot down into point.
I'm a fucking ball, so I'll...
Roger. You,
Yeah, you come over here with me.
They're firing back at us now, boys.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got about-
shit.
well, Karen, we got
So, okay.
6 guys up here
Yeah,
shooting
we're
down
going
into
back
point,
to
and we
the,
got 3 guys watching our
fence that
back.
goes down toward-
Yeah, that looked like it hurt. That looked like it hurt.
Well, I suppose he did die, so yeah.
I'm sure you didn't feel a thing, alright? You know, Graham.
Damn, they're
Sad
shooting
thing
at
is,
me.
they've still only hit one of us, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's a hard shot. Uphill with the berm and taking a knee. Oh, rip. That might be the intro to the video.
What? It always
where it
happens.
was still
It
shooting.
always happens. when
Fuck,
you
I
fix
just
it.
got the fuck out.
Meg stabs it.
That's all right. It's one Irishman down. All right, I only see 3 of us skirmishing the main line, so I need some more guys on this
The
hilltop
second
here.
they start capping it, though, we're gonna
I
have to
just
get
got
extra
here, get
aggressive.
my reload in, and
I only
get
got
my
2 of
breath.
us.
They're pushing hard now.
They're starting to work up the left side of the snake fence.
Yeah, we're about to pop over real quick before we fall into the road.
Can't miss them, boys. Can't miss 'em.
Can't miss from this distance for sure.
Yeah, I gotta get a reload first.
Yep.
They're capping.
Yep.
Fucking hell. Yeah. Problem is they can also.
All right, boys, they're starting to cap. Alpha and Bravo are gonna set up a. I'm down.
Get us, mate.
They're gonna set up a kind of like a counter charge, but just keep it up.
Ooh, that was good volley. Anybody else see those?
All right, so we're on top of the hill shooting down. At one point, as you saw, we get pushed back and have to fall back behind the left rocks and onto the left flank. Company B is down here waiting for us. A's fighting over the point. More Union are fighting for the point. As we see a giant force of the Union Army charging the left flank. And they charge into Company B in 9th Georgia Cav. This is where I'm going to let the battle play out, and you guys can watch the rest of it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the support. The channel hit over 100 subscribers. I mean, that's awesome. I really enjoy making these videos. Like, dislike, comment, hit that subscribe button for me, and I appreciate every single one of you. And thank you for watching.
Flank, lead him. He's leading.
All right, get out of Bravo's fire. Bravo, we're going to get out of your fire. Engage them. Get out of their firing arc. Get behind them. Reload bayonets. Get behind Bravo. Reloads bayonets.
Oh, that's the officer.
Yee!
Here it comes.
Alright.
Cav, behind Bravo. Reloads bayonets.
Reload.
We're engaging them. Hey, they have about 50 guys coming up.
Stafford, we're behind you. Cav, support Bravo. Get him, boys! Yee! Nice. Good job, guys.
Right side.
They're shifting left down the road.
Charging down the right.
I'm down, but we're getting into them.
Can always hear that music.
Counter charge them, boys. Counter charge them. Reform, Bravo. Reform. Bravo, reform. Cav, we're going to reform back on the rocks.
I stabbed this dude in the face.
We're going back
Let
to
this
center,
guy run away.
Stay left as again.
Shoot him in the
So far,
back.
So good.
Very
All I
good.
heard was Wagner and that. Didn't hear Wagner
Very good,
anymore.
Cheeto. Very good.
Right towards Tree Alive.
Yeah, that's perfect.
We take no goddamn prisoners here.
Hell no. Cav, we are reassembling on the rocks.
Hell no, man. I should have cut his ears up.
I dropped like 3 with a buck and ball.
Fuck yeah.
I wish I still drank.
Fuck, how many died back here on that?
They're
Hey,
moving back down the hill. They're moving back down the hill.
I can
at that.
imagine like
Look
an
at that.
actual legit.
Irish, are they on the right? Where do you see them?
Me all the way.
On the right, moving
Roger.
down the hill.
Yeah, the
shooting them.
respawns are moving down the hill on the right.
They're
We
probably
take that
pushing.
hill, mate. I'm ignoring it.
Here's Cappy. All right.
If they go right,
One, two,
Staff.
High hill,
three,
boys.
four,
High hill. Let's
five,
go.
6, 7.
If they go right,
Good.
get back up on that Alamo spot in the corner.
Fucking look at these guys. Oh my god.
Moving up the hill to our intersection. Yeah, they're just streaming into point from the right-hand
We're
side.
going to the Alamo.
They're in front of us. Down
Yep.
the hill.
They're just streaming
You
into
hear
the
me,
point.
Volcan? We're going to Alamo.
Alright, yep, you see them coming, right?
Fucking last stand. Bullshit.
We could still do it.
We only got 58 seconds.
Yeah, but if they get enough there just to start capping the moves, like, this is going to be a really fucking close one.
I hate that.
And they're already capping, son of a bitch.
Listen, the tickets will count.
Just keep shooting them, boys.
Yeah, we're contesting it.
Yeah, I know. Bayonets and go.
Don't go in. Don't go in. Stay up here. You're more useful shooting. You're just going to go down there and kill one and then die. Just keep shooting him.
Watch your left.
Promise. You're better off shooting.
Get the singles to the left.
Nice shot.
If you can concentrate your fire towards
Oh, I
point,
got a
please do
couple
that.
in that town,
Because after 8 seconds,
Still
we just have to...
decapping. You gotta stop
Alright.
them from capping.
Help.
Get on
help,
point.
Help, 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 help.
Alright, we're going,
Right,
we're going.
help.
Where you at?
There
GG, boys. Great game.
Look at the
God,
tickets,
I
man.
can't
Jeez.
move.